Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Chris, and this is Let's Talk ASMR. Welcome to the channel. It's been a while since I did a video for this one, and I'm kind of changing directions just a little bit on this channel. So, because I do have another channel, but what we have for today is 15 inventions by women. 15 inventions by women. 15 inventions by women. I was gonna make this 20, but I forgot a lot of stuff, and I had to look up some different things and everything, and I'm short on time, so I'm just gonna do 15 for now. But I want to do another video because we have plenty of inventions by women, inventions and inventions that were made better. So and that's what some of these are. But okay, so the first invention that I have for y'all is the windshield wipers, and that's by the windshield wipers were invented by Mary Anderson. She was born in February, on the 19th of February in 1866, and she died on June 27th, 1953. She was a real estate developer, rancher, viticulturist, there we go, and of course inventor. So she received the patent for the windshield wipers in 1903, and when she first thought about it was she was riding in her trolley car on a snowy day. So, and of course they would have to stop and everything to manually wipe everything off. So she thought about of a set of windshield wipers that could be operated from inside the trolley car. So that's how the windshield wipers that we use, every time it rains, that's how those come to be. Okay, now for the second invention, we have the dishwasher. So and that was by Josephine Caris Cochran. She was born on March 8th, 1839, and she died on August 3rd, 1913. I had to let that plane go by, and it was the first hand-powered dishwasher. So, where was I at? Oh yeah. And she had the Garrison Cochran Dishwashing Company. She received the patent in 1886. In 1949, the first KitchenAid dishwasher that was based on her design was made to the public. And did I say 1949 or 1849? 1949. And that was after they acquired her company, after her death. So, okay, and then number three is Marie. It's either Marie or Mary. I'm pretty sure it's Marie Van Britten Brown. She invented the home security system, so that's helped out a lot, like I know a lot of people like to have that security and everything. And she was born October 30th, 1922, and she died on February 2nd, 1999. And 1966 is when they invented it, and it took in 3 years, in 1969, they received the patent for it. So, and even though her and her husband are on it, I'm pretty sure that she's listed as the main inventor of it. So, and interestingly enough, like some of these I found on invent.org, she's not on it. So, which is kind of crazy to me, because, you'd think the inventor of the home security system would be on that site, but she's not. So I found that kind of crazy. But okay, now that was Marie Van Britten Brown. Now we have the fourth one, Florence Lawrence. She was the brake signal, the inventor of the brake signal and the turn signals. So she was born on January 2nd, 1886, and she died on December 28th of 1938. She was an actress. She was in like over 200 films. And she never received any patents for the turn signals. But if I'm not mistaken, the way it goes, like, her turn signal was just something that raised up. So it wasn't like a blinker like we have today, but like I said, she never received any patents, and she committed suicide by ingesting ant poison. Whew. So I'm sure that was a rough way to go. But yeah, so for all the people that get mad when people don't use their turn signals, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't even have a reason to get mad, really, would we? I don't know. It's kinda, that's a thought right there. Now, then we have a woman that a lot of us learned about, Marie Curie. Marie Curie. She was the one that discovered polonium and radium, and she was born on November 7th, 1867, and she died on July 4th, 1934. So she won the Nobel Peace Prize twice, and she is the developer of the mobile X-ray unit, and she developed that during World War I. That's Marie Curie. And then we have, for number 7, we have Ida Forbes, and she was the inventor of the electric water heater, and she was born on December 12th, 1969. And then I was having trouble finding stuff on her, but yeah, she invented the electric water heater, and she received the patent in 1917. So, yeah, a lot of stuff I was trying to look up, it was pulling up people for Ancestry.com and stuff like that, and it was other people, it wasn't her, so I don't know. But yeah, Ida Forbes, the electric water heater. And, that's a nice thing, ain't it? Because cold shower sucks. Okay, then number 4, we have, number 8, we have Florence Parpart. Florence Parpart, and she invented the street sweeper. So she invented the street sweeper and the electric refrigerator, and she was born in January of 1873 and died on December 3rd, 1930. In 1900, she won the patent for the street sweeper, and 1914 she won the patent for the modern refrigerator. So, but that is Florence Parpart. And then we have number 9, Stephanie Louise Kwolek. She was born on 7/31/1923, and she died on 6/18/2014. She is the inventor of Kevlar, and Kevlar, which is also polyparaffenylene terephthalamide. Yeah, that's the scientific name for it. So she worked for DuPont, and she worked there for more than 40 years, and in 1965 is when she first created it. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that were wearing that, and like the idea of her inventing it because it saved them. And now number 10, we have Sarah Boone, and she didn't invent the ironing board, but she improved it. And in 1892, she received a patent for an improved ironing board design. The original was invented in 1858. She was originally a dressmaker. So, I don't know why I don't have her birthday. Hold on, let me see if I can look up her birthday. I can't remember if I just didn't write it down, or if I didn't, or if I just couldn't find it. Okay, yeah. So, Sarah Boone was born in 1832 and she died on October 29th, 1904. And the improved design that she invented for the ironing board was is the modern day ironing board. It says she is one of the first African American women to receive a U.S. patent, so that's pretty cool. And I know people don't iron like they used to, but man, you like that grease in that pair of pants. You don't wanna run around with a wrinkly button-up shirt and everything. An ironing board is great. Yeah, so that's Sarah Boone. And then we have number 11, Maria Beasley, and she improved the life raft. She didn't invent it, but she improved it. And yeah, so she was born in February 27th of 1836, and she died in 1913. She had 2 patents for an improved life raft. One she got in 1880, and the other one she received in 1882. So, her improvement has probably saved many lives. So number 12, we have Dr. Patricia Bath. Dr. Patricia Bath, she was an ophthalmologist, but she created the laser. I don't know if this is pronounced with the P and the H is pronounced as an F or what, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Laser phaco probe, and it's a laser device. So laser phaco probe, laser device. She was born in 1914 and she died in 2019. She received her patent in May, on the 17th of May in 1988. Her invention is what made cataract surgery more efficient and, from what it said, painless. I can't remember if people that I've talked to that have had it said it was painless or not, but yeah, I know cataract surgery has helped out a good amount of people. So, and I'm kind of hoping I don't get that. But if I do, this way sounds a lot better than the old school way, So, but yeah, that's Dr. Patricia Bath. Dr. Patricia Bath. And then we have number 13, Alice H. Parker, and she invented the gas-powered furnace in 1919 on December 23rd, 1919. She received the patent. She was born in 1895 and she died in 1920. That's a very, very short life. 25 years. I kept looking at it and I was like, man, she was young. Like, I kept thinking I was doing the math wrong. But yeah, that's 25 years old. And in 1910, she was only like 15 years old. She earned her certificate with honors from the Howard University Academy. So that was an academy that was with Howard University. So, sound like a pretty smart woman, but and I don't know what, I didn't look into it more because I'm really short on time, but I want to look into her life a little bit more because 25 years old, that's young. So, especially whenever she was as smart as she was and seemed to have so many goals and ambitions and everything. Like, I'm intrigued. I'm interested to know what happened. Why her life was cut so short. So, but that's Alice H. Parker, and so if you're using gas and everything and you're warm in the wintertime, she's to thank. Okay, now we have number 14th, Bet. I don't know if it's Bet or Betty, P-E-T-T-E. Nesmith Graham. So she invented liquid paper, and in 1958, and then she sold the company in 1979 to Gillette for $47.5 million. She was born in March 23rd, 1924, and she died on on May 12th, 1980. Yeah, in my job, I've been using that a lot here lately, because I burn and measure things. That's one of my jobs, and because I test different things, and sometimes I'm not paying attention, and I skip over a couple things, and I gotta go back and redo what I was doing. So yeah, so I've been using that a lot here lately. So I need to step my game up, in all honesty. But yeah, Betty Nesmith Graham for liquid paper, and then number 15, Tabitha Babbitt. She invented the circular saw. So it's not exactly like it is now, but it was way better than the way they were doing it before, just by hand, 2 men sawing back and forth. So in 1813 she made the prototype, and she was born on December 9th, 1779, and she died on December 10th, 1953. Ain't that crazy? Born on December 9th, and then died on the 10th of the same month. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's Tabitha Babbitt. So if you ever use a circular saw, she's the reason why. So, but y'all, okay, so that is 15 women, 15 inventions by women. So, I'm gonna get off here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you don't care, like and subscribe. I know if you like it, like the content, I'm not going to tell you, but sometimes I figured it's best to say it anyway. And I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna let y'all get to sleep, and I'm gonna edit this video. Y'all have a good one. Peace.